Okay, in this video tutorial, I will show you about how the topology works, how the Brekeke topology works on the lab that I show you in the past 2 weeks. Basically, first of all, I'd like to clarify that the student will not be able to do all of this lab exercise online because you all do not have the hardware and the software requirement. So for the online course, I will show you the conceptual idea how to set up this voice over IP using Brekeke as if you have all the requirements. Okay, let me show you what are the requirements. Okay, here as you can see, we're gonna have a SIP phone. Okay, we're gonna have a SIP phone, and then we need to have another software which is X-Lite phone, which is the soft phone. Okay, so first of all we need to have a SIP phone here, and then we're gonna have an X-Lite phone, the SIP phone that we will install in the base PC. Okay, and we need to have a router. The router is called Cisco ASR Integrated Service Router 1811. I will show you here. I download the picture. This is the Cisco router that fit into the configuration that I show it to you in the past 2 weeks. Okay, notice that this is called the LAN port. Okay, this is the WAN port. We have 2 WAN port, and then we have 8 LAN port, and you have a console cable, auxiliary cable, and this is the power cables. Okay, so this is the type of the router that fit into the configuration that I show you. Okay, to set up the lab, okay, I should have shown you this video at the beginning of the exercise, lab exercise, so you can understand the big pictures. Okay, so basically we need to have 2 computers. Okay, not 2 computers, 2 PCs. Okay, one is the base PC, which is this one on the left hand side, and then we're gonna have a virtual PC here on the right hand side. We can use VirtualBox or we can use VMware to install this virtual PC. Okay, so this handout is with this exercise about a few years ago, like a couple semesters ago, so we still use Windows XP, but we can substitute this with Windows 7. Okay, or you can use any other operating system. Okay, but in this case, this is a Windows environment, so I prefer that we use Windows. Okay, all right. So here in the base PC, okay, we are going to give an IP address. Okay, the IP address is 192.168.x0.101. X0, that means X is your port number. Well, let's pretend that we are in port 1. So we're going to put this IP address 192.168.10.101. Okay, that's the IP address of the base PC. On the virtual PC, we're gonna name this 192.168.10.102. Notice that the virtual PC and the base PC, we are in the same subnet, which is in the data networks. Okay, all right. So once we configure the IP address, we need to connect this to port number 2, the fast Ethernet 2. Remember, this is your LAN port. This is your LAN port. Okay. The fast Ethernet 0, we're going to link to the headquarters here, which is the router switch here. Okay, we are going to link to the routers to the switch. In this case, is in the instructor environment. So for the purpose of our exercise, we only going to configure here at the bottom portion. Okay, the bottom portion, which is the PC, student PC, and the student router. You are not configure this one. If we have time throughout the semester, I will show you this configuration. Okay, So this port 0, which is 192.168.201.1, is going to connect to this WAN port is going to connect to the instructor router. Okay, this is like on the port 23 or anything in this port. Okay, so later on, all of the port from different router going to connect to this headquarters so they can call each others. Okay, so this is like the headquarter office, and this is the branch office. What we are configuring right now is just the branch offices. Okay, what you need to do to what kind of software and the hardware we need to have it here in the student. Okay, once you have this IP address, we need to install simple DNS. Okay, the simple DNS is the one that you are going to configure this week. Okay, so you need to download the simple DNS. You need to go to simple DNS website, download it, and practice it on how to configure a DNS. So we are going to install DNS in this base PC, and then on top of that we are going to install X-Lite. The X-Lite is the soft phone. Okay, let me show it to you here. If you go to X-Lite, okay, let me see, where is this? Google. Okay, I have an internet connection problem here, so let me pause this one. Apparently I need to reboot my computer, so I will show you in the next video. So in this base PC, you will install simple DNS, and then you're going to install the X-Lite soft phone. Okay, you are going to name the base PC is PC001. X is substitute with your port. So if your port number 3, then we're gonna put PC003, and if your port is 4, we're going to put this PC004. So in this case, let's assume that we're gonna use port 1, so your computer name is going to be PC001. So we will have this X-Lite soft phone, which is the soft phone that we're going to install in this base PC, and simple DNS. The Wireshark, this is for packets captures. Okay, we can capture the conversation through using this Wireshark. Okay, then in the virtual PC here, if you notice that once you configure with the IP address 10.102, you need to install Brekeke server here. Okay, the Brekeke server. The Brekeke server is the voice over IP that the voice over IP application that I show you in the first week of classes. So you install Brekeke in here, and then you install. Okay, I believe you just need to install this. Okay, so this is as far as the configuration for the computers. Okay, so you need 2 computers here, the base PC with the following items, software, and then on the virtual PC with the Brekeke SIP server here. Okay, alright, so on this side is the Cisco router that I mentioned to you here, right? This is the Cisco routers. So the configuration about VLAN 10 and VLAN 50, I already show it to you in the previous week, how to configure this one. So all the configuration that I have given to you so far is based on these diagrams. Okay, so here notice that port 3, 2, 3, and 4, this is called the data VLAN, and 5, 6, and 7, this is in the voice VLAN. Okay, and 8 and 9, this is for Wireshark or packet capture and for non-Cisco equipments. what is this analog phone? ATA is an analog phone. So if you have if some organizations still have an old analog phone, they need to buy an analog adapter and plug into this voice VLAN. Remember, port 5, 6, and 7 are on the voice VLAN, and 2, 3, and 4 are in the data VLAN. So if you set up all the configuration correctly, then your PC, your phone will be able to call from this to that. Let's say this is 1001 and it will connect to 1002, and vice versa, from 1002 can call to 1001. So hopefully this video is informative to you and helps to clarify for all the labs that we did so far. Thank you.